The mystery of the ship Ghostwood on the sea. The history of the maritime world contains a lot of mysteries about ghost ships, mysterious missing ships. There are stories that have found the answer, but still more to this day still make an unexplained mystery. Most prominently is the mysterious disappearance of the mahogany ship in South Australia. After hundreds of years, the mystery of this ship is still in the dark. Appears and then disappears, Ghost Loop. About 3 to 6 kilometers west of Warrnambool, southwest Victoria, Armstrong Bay owns the most dangerous coastline in Australia. It is estimated that about 200 different ships and boats have died in the sea. All of the wrecks were discovered, except for the mahogany ship. Captain Smith, who is in charge of the whaling station at Port Fairy, and 2 men, Wilson and Gibbs, were shipwrecked. On their journey home, they discover an old ship's body that is different from that of a conventional ship in the 1800s. The wood is dark in color and many believe it is made of mahogany, a wood that almost never appears in shipbuilding technology. Since then, the name mahogany ship was born. Surprisingly, after the discovery of the 3 men, no one saw the ship's mahogany ship. 10 years after Captain Smith's discovery, once again the story of the mahogany ship resurfaced in South Australia. Another captain named Mills saw the mahogany ship again. He even stood on the deck of the wreck in the sand. He is also the person who specifically describes the location of wrecks in later texts. However, the wreck disappears later, much like what happened 10 years ago. This mysterious circumstance was repeated throughout the 1800s. At the end of the 19th century, it was estimated that more than 30 times mahogany ship appeared and then mysteriously disappeared. The first expedition to find the mahogany ship was conducted in June 1890 by the curator of Warrnambool, Joseph Archibald took the lead but did not get any results. Following the event, people rushed to find the legendary ship of the ship. Gradually, the narrative, ambiguity of the story makes it suddenly fall into oblivion. What remains of mahogany ship is just folk story. Later on, to the end of the 20th century, the story of mahogany ship was relaunched. In 1992, the Victorian government issued a $250,000 prize to anyone who found the mahogany ship. Despite the entry of many prestigious archaeologists, this mysterious ship remains in the dark. Scientific hypothesis. As early as the 19th century, most ancient documents say that mahogany ship is a Spanish ship. According to local writer Jack Loney, there are 2 theories about the origin of the mahogany ship. It could be Santa Isabel sailing from Peru in 1522 or Santa Ana, the ship sank in 1812 carrying 45 tons of sperm oil. Many people think that it is not necessary to find out about the true source of a ship that is only in rumors like mahogany ship. However, the fact that if this is a ship exists, it will change many of the world's maritime history. If mahogany does not originate in the UK, people will have to rethink who is the new South Australian coastal mapper rather than the famous English Captain James Cook. Many experts also believe that mahogany ship is part of a secret mission to find the legendary southern land of the ancient Portuguese Empire. The ship may have been wrecked in 1522, during a voyage to find hidden gold islands. The secret of the trip was the reason the ship's disappearance was not documented in ancient texts. In 2002, a theory commissioned by the British writer Gavin Menzies, mahogany ship was a Chinese ship. He based on the evidence of the structure of the ship mysterious mahogany, leaves and strange design, unique, unlike the West. Of course, this insufficient reasoning was rejected and not many advocates. Anyway, the theory is still the hypothesis. The story of mahogany ship is still in the dark and waiting for answers in the future.